can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the telling, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. You're gonna make it after all.
It sounds like a triangle.
It
in
does.
that.
It does. Like
Is
a
that
little
what that is?
ding? Yeah. Okay. And then I just have to hear meow. So
It's the dog.
I know, but it was a cat on the show, and that's what I think of.
The MGM cat.
It was. So hello, everyone. We missed you.
Yeah, where have you been, you people?
I know it was a long week.
2
and
weeks.
A long 2 weeks it was, but it's a week since. Well, 2 weeks. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
2 weeks.
I'm
I'm
good
not
at math.
not a math person. Never was. Never claimed to be.
I'm not good at math.
Oh no, you can't be worse than me.
I'm not great.
Uh,
There are some people that are great at math and that just know numbers. Like, that's it. That's what
Yeah.
they do. Like Michael Byra, if you're watching, he's like a math genius, like a mad genius. He legitimately taught me like 9th grade regents in 1 night. People they could do it. It was enough to get me through.
well, that's really great because I passed the math regents in 9th grade by the skin of my teeth. Skin. I'm talking.
Were you a great student?
I was not. I was a good student. I was a good student. I was not a great student. I could have been a great student, but I was too social. I mean, I've grown up since then.
Yeah. Because you're not social now.
No, I'm so serious and reserved.
So I lost my train of thought. Because that's such bullshit.
I know. I know. I want to be a big kid now.
If you like stayed in and didn't go out as much, would you have been like a really great student?
Probably.
Like a great student.
Probably.
You're smart.
Probably. Yeah, I think I would have been. I think I probably would have grasped math more. I didn't really. It was hard,
Judy,
so I didn't
I'm gonna
try.
ask Judy this because I want to know, like, is she gonna be like, well, if Roseanne applied herself, she would have, she'd be a doctor.
Oh, that would be so terrible to be a doctor.
Why? It's a good life. No,
it's a lot of hours.
If
I'm not a fan of a lot of hours.
All right, so here's a question for you. Because we really have you want to just tell everybody, like, we don't have any agenda. Like,
we have no agenda. No agenda.
Zero.
We have good wine. Chris is feeling froggy tonight. We got a little frog sleep. Cheers. And it is the delight.
Good one.
Judy,
really
you should have been here tonight. I gave
Judy.
you the chance. You're missing the frog sleep. Yeah, we have no agenda. We just missed you, so we were like, we're going on. We're going to talk.
Yeah.
That's just the way it's going to be.
If anybody has any questions for us.
Yeah, if you have questions, please.
All 5 of you, fire away. We're not scared.
So here we have Peter Michael Storch, our #1 fan, I do believe. And Peter, you need to send us a picture of you in your T-shirt because Peter is the only one who got a T-shirt who hasn't been on the show.
Oh.
And
How did he pull that string?
He's our #1 fan.
Oh, there you go.
And I still have a lot of T-shirts to send out. I did not forget. And then Vicky Ring. Vicky, good to see you.
At some point, I know you gave me one.
I did, and you lost it.
Can I get it back? Can
you get another one?
What the hell do I have to do?
Well, I think I can make that happen.
You know someone?
What?
You know somebody? Then give me
I know someone. I know where they keep them.
Holy. Why?
I know where they keep them.
But why haven't you just given me one to wear anyway?
I don't know. I gave you one. You lost it. I figured you're irresponsible.
That's definitely you're right. That you're 100% right.
You're a little irresponsible. So, Chris Dave says hello. John Vetter is watching. Let's talk about the great weekend.
Yeah, we had an amazingly good weekend.
We did.
Right?
Oh.
So and a lot of this has been like my fault for not getting the group together earlier. So the DCRP, we did like, it was our 6th year anniversary. We had a birthday.
6 years.
Usually we do it on the day of the Cow Harbor race, which obviously for, obvious reasons was canceled. So we run the race. We go to Skippers. We're there all afternoon. So
Not to interrupt.
Yeah.
I've been with the group, 2 years now?
Yeah.
Never did a Cow Harbor yet.
yeah, how did you get away with that?
I don't know. Injuries.
I'm hurt.
Neck. And then the other time, I don't know what happened.
I don't
But
know.
you excused me both times.
I did. You had something going on.
I did, both times.
You definitely had something going on.
Because I don't miss unless I'm extremely hungover.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Which never
so
happens, by the way.
We all met, so we had like 20 people, right?
We
bro?
did. It was
So
great.
it was really fun, and some people ran, and some people walked, and we did like a little 5-mile loop in Heckscher State Park.
Yep.
We socially distanced everybody. So
We did. We socially distanced. We had
under
food.
50 people. So we had some food, right? And we played some cornhole, and it was just so good to get everybody back together.
Mhm.
We had JV in the house. We
Oh.
had Terry Ann. We had, it was so good to see everybody. Roger, Kev, the Edwards, right?
Absolutely.
Who else? Who am I
100
missing?
Andrea, Sue Bell,
Andrea,
Suji, Kevin.
Kirk, we had Donna Kirk who was there.
We had the Chiarellis.
Yeah.
It was
Chirelli
great.
biked to the event.
Yes, he did. He was like the pacer.
He was
paced
great.
the race.
Yeah, he's like, you're at 2.3 miles. I'm like, what?
I said to him, "What are you doing back here? What are you doing, sloth pacing?" I was like,
Nah, but it was good. It
Well,
was fun.
I
It was a lot of
managed
fun.
to get Marianne and Andrea to walk with me.
Yeah.
We did a
That
walk
was
run,
good. Yeah,
walk
TC
run,
was
walk
there
run.
too, the Coglins. That was also awesome.
It was.
And yeah, man, we should do that more often. We're gonna do that more often when I, past the bullshit I'm doing right now. But we will do it. We will. It's
a
like
rough
this
couple
is
weeks.
actually the time, the running season for the group. Like,
Yes.
This is when we shine. A lot of Veteran Series runs are going on now. Cow Harbor and that's gone. But now you go into like Thanksgiving season, which
Are
is
we going to
really
run
fun.
in our costumes around Islip?
100%.
Okay, good. Because that's
The
really my.
Michelini run. So the Michelini run is going to
That's coming up.
It's going to be virtual. Unfortunately, this year, people, there's no permits for the town, and there's no town fair. So we'll do it virtually. We'll try to do the best we can, but you can guarantee that I'm running past George's house from Denoy. I'm running past his house,
And then
that
into
morning.
his house, where there
Well,
will hopefully be food.
Maybe I can shame him into that. Maybe I can shame
Oh
him.
my God!
But he'd be more than gracious. He always is, and it's a great event. And we'll try to raise some money. We gave away a lot of money to Sloan this year and to the Islip High School.
Nice.
Trying to pay it for. We'll do the same.
Yeah, well,
And
that's
we'll
good
still
stuff.
get a crew, and we'll take it down to the beach, and we'll come back, and we'll figure out where to drink somewhere else.
I'm good with that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
but it was fun, right?
It was a great time. It was
You're back.
so.
When are you back to like full out?
I am
Like, let's
almost.
go.
I am almost back. I am almost back. I was really getting into it before school started, and then the early mornings and the late afternoons. And I'm not gonna lie, I get home in the afternoon, and I'm just kind of like,
You
so.
Right.
So I'm hoping I get past this 2 weeks.
Can we talk a little bit about school?
We can.
Because for obvious reasons, you guys are in the grind.
Yeah.
Teachers, administrators, trying to figure out how to navigate this. Like, what's going on?
It is very weird. The building, always the first day of school, when you have 1,200 kids rushing into a building, it's loud. And you're on your toes as the administrators, as the teachers, you're making sure everybody's get to where they need to be. And I got a little thing. There we
You
go.
got the COVID.
No, don't say that.
Yes, we had Eddie and Ed Perez and Danny were there.
Yes.
The core four
The
were
core
there.
four were there. Terry
Ed
Ann,
was
yes.
there. Terry Ann. I don't want to leave anybody out. So good call on that. Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
So go ahead, go back to the tail of.
So it's usually crazy, and the days go really fast, and your kids are lost, and you're helping them.
Right.
And this year we're in two colors. We're in green and gold. So half of the kids come on the green day, half of the kids come on the gold day, and we have about 400 kids who are completely remote. So now you've taken out of the 1,200,
And
you've
they're remote
taken
for the whole. They're going to be remote the whole year.
the whole year.
And that was
taken
their
them out.
option?
That was their option.
They opted out.
So now, the first day, we have to take their temperatures.
Oh.
So
Did
we
that
have,
little gun?
yeah.
Did you bring it?
I did not bring it. I should have. So we have them coming into 3 entrances, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade entrances. We've got people with thermometers
What a disaster.
taking their temperatures. But I come out on the first day, and they're standing there, and they've got their masks on, and they've got all their stuff. And I come out, I'm like, hey, everybody, welcome back. And they're just kind of like this.
Yeah, that.
And it's so sad because they used to love coming back to school. Even the kids who say, I hate school. They love school. And they come back. And now for lunch, they're sitting in the cafeteria with those sneeze guard things around them, right? So me being me, I try to be funny to make them laugh because they're sitting. I feel bad. They're not even sitting near their friends. They're
Right.
separated 6 feet apart. You can't even have a conversation with the person next to you. And so I go up to this one kid, he's sitting there, and I have my radio that I walk around with, and I'm sitting on the other side of the sneeze guard, and I go, Johnny, call my lawyer, get me out of here. And the kid goes like this,
Looks it up. Yeah, not much.
and back down his.
Even you're getting shunned by like students that need some joy.
They need some
You're trying to
joy.
make them laugh,
Not working.
and you're getting nothing.
It's not working.
So now that they're kind of acclimated to the last week or so, are they getting a little bit better? Or is it getting better? Are the kids, because eventually you adapt, right? We all adapt
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
situation. Or, do they get it?
They get it. I think they like being in the building. It's easier for them when they're home and they're on the computers and they're remote. And that's the other thing. We're trying to get, computers, laptops for every kid so that when they're home remotely, they
Who's
can
paying-
log
who's
in.
paying for that? The state?
The school.
So New York State,
The school.
which means you and me.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Governor.
Thank you. And,
Well done.
some of these kids, all they have is a phone, and you can't do your school. I mean, you could do a lot on your phone, but
No.
you can't do schoolwork on your phone. So we're getting them, some of them have real hardships. They don't have Wi-Fi, so we're getting hotspots. So it's been a lot of parents, and then we had all the kids who were remote. We had to have a whole day where we just set up this table
Right.
and had all their books separated with their names by teachers
Right.
because they needed their materials.
So are you having the same type of parent problems, or are they
Mm.
complaining? Are they understanding? Because they could be a whole different set of
Yeah.
problems.
No. Do they complain? Yes, but their complaints are more out of frustration than anything.
Right.
They've been amazingly supportive of the teachers, the administrators. They've
Right.
been really, really great.
Okay.
And they understand. And so really all they want is if they call the school, they want a phone call back. And as long as you call back
Right.
and you attempt to help,
Do you have to make the call back?
I make the call back. We all the principals make the call back.
How many people a day call?
A lot. I don't even know. So many. I'm always on the phone.
Is that what you're doing all day? Is calling people and
I am
problem solving? You're figuring out problems.
figuring out problem on the phone. We have a new app called Parent Square, so they can message us on this. They can
Okay.
message us on Teams.
All right.
So now my phone is constantly, blowing up, and there's all messages, and they come in. They come in 8:00 at night, or
Right.
7:00 in the morning. So
So you don't have to call them at 8:00 at night.
I don't, but if I can answer their question,
Easily.
I'll answer it.
Do they text you or they calling you?
They text. They
that-
don't call.
That's texts.
They don't call. I do have
No
one.
wonder you didn't answer my text.
I do. Oh, please. I got to tell you, though, I have this one student, right?
Yeah.
And he was in 8th grade last year. So this year, he's not even in my school. And him and his father have the same name. So I'm going to call him Fred. Right?
Fred and Fred Senior.
Fred and Fred Sr. So at the end of last year, there were a lot of issues. And I gave Fred Sr. my cell phone number
Oh boy.
because I gave him a laptop.
Right.
And if he needed anything and he worked and single dad, blah, blah, blah.
Got it. Oh boy.
So over the summer, I get this call and I see on my phone Fred Sr. So I said, hey, Mr. Fred Sr., how are you? Or I said, hey, Mr. So-and-so, how are you? And he said, hey. And I went, oh, hey, Fred. I thought it's the son.
Right.
She's calling from his dad's phone. So I'm talking to him, and I said, "How's your dad?" And he goes, "He's dead."
Oh,
And I went, "What?"
that's funny.
He goes, "He's dead. He's been dead for years." I said,
Wait
he
a
goes,
second.
"You're talking to Fred Sr." And I went, "Oh my God."
That's funny.
I was mortified the way he said it. And, but this kid, I wouldn't put it past him. He'd say it just like that.
Yeah,
He's dead.
He's dead.
You know.
My dad.
Oh my God. But yeah, so they call me, they text me, they message me. But
Yeah. So, but you're okay with it.
yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
So you acclimated to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you having? Well, it's not as much fun.
It's not as much fun. No, because the kids used to come in, they used to hug you, used to fist bump you.
Yeah.
They're happy to see you. And now it's just kind of like, hi,
COVID's
miss.
the worst. COVID is like the worst thing ever in our lifetime.
It's horrible.
It's bad.
I heard somebody say the other day that 2020 is a dumpster fire.
Oh,
It is the worst. I can't wait until it's over. And I never like to rush to the holidays because that means a lot of shopping. But man, I think New Year's Eve parties are going to be off the hook. You're having a New Year's Eve party, right?
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, I am. As a matter of fact,
it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we're having it right. I guess here.
Yeah, I was. Where else would you have it?
Yeah. Okay.
You told me you were having a thing built so you could make over the pool like a dance floor.
Yeah. At some point, yeah.
Right?
That must have been after like several bottles of wine. I'm like, I have the greatest idea, and then this shit idea turns into nothing.
There it is.
Listen, I am on the countdown. I'm just kind of hoping things go back to normal. Look, this weekend there were a couple of parties, and I'm telling you right now, people are just gone. Nobody's.
Well,
I know there are
Here's
tragic stories and
Yes.
stuff. But when you hear the percentages and stuff, and I don't want to get into that whole thing, but what are we doing? It's crazy.
I think
Crazy.
if your
We're hurting a lot of
family has been affected by it, you come at it with a different perspective.
No doubt about it. I agree.
If you have been relatively unscathed and, knock on wood,
Right.
I think you start to get that, I'm done with this. I want life back. And that's normal.
Right.
That's normal
And
to
that's
want
the
life
majority
back.
of the people, and I'm telling you right now, to keep things closed, you might be doing more damage to people's psyches that wouldn't have been affected to it anyway. People are depressed about this.
Comedy is still dead.
Yeah, that's some baloney.
Comedians are usually kind of like downers as people anyway. But like,
They went into comedy because of tragedy.
yeah, but they are just, miserable.
Yeah. So didn't they have like some rally in the city? Didn't the comedy club?
They did. They had another rally in the city. They had two rallies at
And
Governor's.
falling upon deaf ears. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, why is that different than any gathering of 50 people you can have? But you can't have a gathering of 50 people in a comedy club. It just doesn't make any sense.
Makes no sense.
It's so dumb.
It's crazy.
Oh, but if you have a bag of potato chips, then you can get together.
It's crazy.
Got it. Check.
So somebody's telling me my video is slow. So maybe we don't have a strong connection. I don't know. Somebody let us know how the video is going. Can you hear us? Check. This is what happens when you, let me show you.
Actually, no, I'm a little on the slow side.
Is that what it is? So I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them the behind the scenes. This is what this hack setup looks like.
This was show preparation.
This is what this hack setup looks like. There it is. Can you see that? We got one ring light. I got another light over here. You can't even see. It's my desk light, but it's
I look
really
fantastic in this.
bright.
Can my face get any better? Like, what is going on?
It's so bad. What are you gonna do? But this is.
We're by the fire. We're outside.
Oh,
It's a
this
beautiful
fire
night.
is
It's
tremendous.
Like in the mid-60s. It's pretty nice right now, right?
It's beautiful.
So we're just chilling. Yeah, that's roaring right now. So we're good.
Roaring
It looks
fire, good wine.
Yeah. Come on, man.
What else can you ask for? Who could ask for anything more? Oh, so I have a friend
Thank you,
watching.
Vicky Ring.
She just joined.
Who's this?
Friend of mine. Her name is Tina Lebo.
Hi, Tina Lebo.
And Tina asked me if I would give a shout out because this month is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah,
she is a survivor. And shout out to Tina. And
Cancer's the worst.
it's horrible. It's horrible. So to all of you people fighting it or survived it,
That's right.
keep up the good fight.
You have to, and that's what with the DCRP when we do the Michelini run, we raise money for cancer research.
Nice.
So Sloan Kettering, we donate to them, and we can put the money any which way we want. So whether it's ovarian cancer, or we want to do it to, breast cancer or lung cancer, we can make the money, manipulate the money any which way we want.
That's great.
So yeah, so we're all about that. But yeah, cancer's a bummer, dude. I lost my Uncle John, my mom to lung cancer. Is it's the worst. So glad cancer's ass is a big deal.
It is.
So all right. So
now listen,
out, right?
a shout out to that, and now enough about my. You
The worst.
have had the worst 2 weeks.
It's not good.
I mean, you ghosted me before, but I mean, you were like
I didn't ghost you this weekend.
in the
sweetie
wind.
pie.
You didn't.
I
You
did
didn't.
not.
Not this weekend.
I
No.
know.
No, I know.
During the
But I'm
week.
saying you were
So,
busy during the. Usually we can touch base
Yeah,
during
so
the week. But
contract negotiations are going on between Local 12 and Local 12 is the Heat and Frost Insulators, which is the union in the city that we do insulation, and I'm on that negotiating committee for the employer side of the table. And negotiations suck. There's no great way to say it. There's no great negotiations stories that I've ever heard. Like people come out like, wow, that was like the greatest experience ever. Let's go do this. Like, let's just have a 1-year contract so we can do this all the time. No one says that.
ever.
No one has ever said that. Some can be painful, some can be less painful, but it is a grind. And in this particular case, it's not as bad as previous negotiations. Man, oh man, all you do is think about it. You try to come up with solutions, try to get, to a happy medium for both sides. And it's really, really hard. It's really hard. And talks broke down Friday night, so that's why I said like last week, it was like Monday meeting. Then we met with them with the other side of the table on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and in between on like Tuesday and Thursday, you get together, you talk about your strategy, how you want to do things, what do you say, if you have to change stuff. It's the worst. It's the freaking worst. But, hopefully, cooler heads prevail. So we have until next Wednesday,
Ooh,
people.
TikTok.
The clock is on to come up with a deal, and that's what we're looking to do.
All right.
So it's been it's
Well,
a grind. I don't know why I go on the committee.
I don't know. You volunteer for this?
Like the owners, the insulation contracts, especially, we volunteer. It's like it's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, you're dumb. Why are you doing that?
We're a big shop.
Yeah, you wanna get the best for
I do love
your folks. I
love
get
my
it.
guys. I do love all my listen. My workers are they're the engine that makes the car run. So I love those guys. I want them to be able to be successful and try to come up with a deal that's pretty much good for everybody around, right? So that's what I'm dealing with, and now I got to do it again on like Tuesday and Wednesday, and like what?
Yeah,
worst.
that is rough. I'll take
It's
remote
tough.
learning over that.
It's just been hard, and then plus, on top of that, you got to try to run your business, which is another. Oh, by the way, we're in a pandemic.
Oh, are we? What?
Which is not easy, and the city's just a shit show right now. And
I have not
this
been.
De Blasio guy, no disrespect, I don't know anybody who said, "Wow, he's really doing a good job."
No, he's terrible.
He's
He's
really doing a
terrible.
wonderful job. And the city's vibrant and alive. It's a shit show.
The
People
city
are
is
moving
dirty
out.
and dangerous.
Yeah, it's still good. I drove by the other day, like in Herald Square, like the Victoria's Secret is completely boarded up. Like that's like the flagship showroom. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing? It's just a shit show. It's just,
I haven't been
it
to the
makes me
city since
it
March
makes me
14th.
depressed. It makes me depressed.
Yeah. No Broadway. No movies are coming
Broadway's
out.
going to be dark until
I
at
don't.
least 2021. They're not open.
Well, that's what they
anytime
said.
soon.
2021.
But if listen, quite frankly, I don't
They're
care
waiting
what-
for the winter.
We're waiting for the winter. So listen, again, this is not a political show, and I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. You got to get past this election. I don't care if you like them, don't like it. That's fine. But we got to get back to some normalcy. Whoever gets in, I don't, for everybody's sanity.
Paul
My sanity.
Lepelletier.
Yeah.
He wanted to know
What?
what hotel we're at.
What hotel we're at? Chateau Rondeau.
I know, isn't it amazing? It really does look like a beautiful, like outdoor hotel thing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's my backyard.
It's just your backyard.
It's my backyard. We're just chilling.
It's rough.
It's
Nice.
It's nice. It is nice right now. Very comfortable, right?
It is beautiful out.
Yeah.
There's not a breeze in the
These
sky.
lights are like really bright.
These lights
I
are.
don't think I look better in the dark. I keep telling you.
Listen,
This is
honestly,
like, that ring of light is like
I can't believe the level of brightness that I'm getting from a small ring light and a desk lamp.
and they're legitimately plugged into your computer.
And it is my desk
We
lamp.
definitely need a budget. We're looking for sponsors.
We are. We need sponsors. I need a tech guy. I need a cameraman. I mean,
Yes.
and I got to tell you something. I was I'm working on some guests. I do have some good irons in the fire. I've got some things. I've got to just nail down some dates.
Okay.
We actually a guy who wrote some children's books, and he had a big release. No, children's books.
It doesn't matter.
You can
I'm a
read
bad
them.
reader.
And then
I can read more children's books.
so I've got some irons in the fire, but I do put a lot of stuff out there. I
Unless you
send
get
out
the guy who wrote The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Eric Carl.
Can you get Eric Carl?
I can't get
So what-
Tanya Harding probably.
who wants to, I don't even want to interview her.
Yeah, but that would be good ratings.
We double our audience.
But so I put a lot of messages out there. I send a lot of
Right.
emails. I'm
Has
trying.
Britney Spears answered you, or that's the last time?
That was it. I haven't ever heard from them again. And that's the thing. See, now I'm not even going to say if. When our show takes off, and it will.
Oh yeah.
He's such a doubting grando.
But
when our show takes off and people try to contact me because they're going to want to interview us, I am going to make sure that I respond.
Call our publicist.
I'm going to make sure I respond.
Oh, I thought you were going to just go.
No, would never do that. What does it take to say, like Imagine Biscuit on TikTok? They messaged me back. They're hilarious. I'm not done with them. I know you're not watching Imagine Biscuit, but I'm going to get you on the
I don't
show.
know who these Imagine Biscuit people are.
Oh my God, they're so funny. You got to look them up on TikTok, Instagram.
What do they do?
They are two men who dress as women. And they drag, though, like exaggerated, and they do these funny little skits. My favorite is that
If you think I'm dressing up to do
No,
a fun
no.
little skit,
All right,
I
so
know where you're going with this.
the one guy is sitting there dressed as a woman, Madge, I think it is, or Biscuit, and she's drinking wine, and the other one's behind her, and he goes, Alexa,
Oh, you told me this. Yeah.
play Guy Lombardo. He does a spit take, and then you hear Alexa say, playing Guy Lombardo, that's right, you whore.
You've actually showed that to me.
I love them. I want them on the
So
show.
They message you back that what? No, we're too busy.
They're very
Making
busy right
videos?
now. They were making a lot of videos and films. They've got a lot of different venues.
If they're making a film,
Well,
we're-
videos, whatever they're doing.
well, maybe we can make it then.
But I'm going to.
They have a catchphrase.
I'm not going to give. Yep, you whore.
Oh.
So Paul says Jackie the joke man. If I'll try. I'll try anybody. So that's it. So we
never
have
get
some irons.
if we interviewed Jackie, he wouldn't leave. Jack.
Yeah,
Jack,
yeah. Well, our show runs pretty long as it is.
Jackie Marlowe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Jackie Marling.
Martling.
I would call him
Yeah.
Jackie Marlowe.
Well, our show would be like any of the other podcasts out there, like 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Which I can't.
2.5, 3 hours. I already get yelled at.
I know.
My sister-in-law was like, "You're on too long." I'm like, "What?"
Susan?
Yeah, 100%.
Bossy Susan?
Oh yeah. She told me straight up.
Really?
Yeah, she don't hold back.
Well,
She lets it fly.
I'm hoping that if we have enough content when I make our demo reel, we'll have a lot to choose from. And then when I have a director and writers who are going to get all this in line, why do you keep laughing, Doubting Grando? Why?
Writers, we're supposed to be the writers.
Well, we're the idea men.
Okay.
Mhm. You know what I mean? Segment producers and stuff come up with these little segments.
I have a lot of segments. The problem is we just can't shoot them. We don't have time.
Yeah, I think we should start doing some segments. Like the
I
bowling.
told you,
You got to do
bowling's
bowling.
happening.
Bowling has
I
to
have
happen.
a very, very good idea for
You got to get Judy while she's down. She's not up at the top of her
Judy.
game yet.
I am taking you down. I watched bowling on ESPN the other night.
Really?
Things are bad.
Slow TV
Things
night.
are bad. Oh, by the way, so what I'm into now is Peaky Blinders. The fucking Peaky
I
Blinders.
couldn't get into it.
It's the best show.
I started a new show last night.
You just don't want to talk about the Peaky
I
Blinders?
do, but I'm going to start a new show, and then I'm going to tell you about it. But I did start Peaky Blinders, and I couldn't.
I'll tell you what. You gotta. It's like study TV
You
gotta
gotta
really
pay
pay attention.
attention.
because you can't understand them.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Fucking Blinders. Like what? Rewind.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
get
like
it.
stop and rewind because I think I'm pretty much following it without having to like really understand. I mean, but you might miss something that's important.
Maybe I should put on the closed caption, and I would enjoy
That's
it.
a way to do it. But I don't find that's not. I need to be challenged. Like try to understand.
Yeah, but do I have time? First of all, when I'm watching a show, I want to be able to
Right.
think about the show. Yes, but I also want to be able to look at my phone, maybe.
Yeah,
You know,
it's-
and if I have to study a show,
it's work. Like I can only do 2 episodes a night, and then I can't binge that on a weekend and watch like 7 episodes.
did you just bring up Peaky Blinders so you could do the accent?
No, I didn't. Actually.
Oh, it was very
But it was pretty good, right?
It was very good.
The Peaky fucking Blinders. Ah! That guy Arthur is the best character maybe.
All right.
ever.
I may have to give it another shot because
Definitely
Terry Ann
watch.
told me to watch it,
Oh my god! It's
and
so
she
good.
watches it with the closed
With the
caption.
closed caption. Then you can understand.
Yeah. So I might
wonder if
have.
that guy like typing like I don't even understand. Like how does he
Yeah.
know? How's that guy know? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like the sign language people.
Yeah,
Are they
it's
really
like-
saying what the guy's saying?
But listen, going back to bowling, I'm ready. I watched these guys, and then one guy like hurt his back, and I was like, really? You can't pull your back out and bowl.
In bowling,
They
well, you
won't.
you can.
You can't. I guess.
You're using those muscles,
I guess you can. But I got my bowling shirt.
and I'm
By the
cameraman
way,
that
you
day.
guys were supposed to make the reservation so we could go bowling.
Well, that's on
I haven't
Judy.
heard-
And look, you stepped away from the camera. We didn't even
Yeah,
bring
now-
him on yet.
Now you're running away already.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna come back to bowling. All right. I'm gonna
I'm
give.
gonna get in. Hand me one of those lines. Now you talk.
Really?
See, yeah, you want the fire to look good, right?
I
For the
do.
show.
I do.
Wood.
Would.
She said wood.
So
Okay.
I'll give Peaky Blinders another
You
try.
give Piggy Blinders and you tell me what show you want me to watch.
You have to watch Ratchet.
Oh, I heard about this.
About
It's
Nurse Ratchet.
You-
That is some crazy shit. I mean, this woman
Is that Netflixy?
is messed up.
Is it
Yes.
Netflix? It is. All right.
She is messed up.
Yeah.
I love her.
All right. So how far are you? How many? This for one season right now, right?
One season. I'm on episode 3.
All right.
I have to watch episode 3, which
Yeah.
I'll probably.
I like that Peaky Blinders. I have like show to watch.
Yeah.
I got like another 3 seasons of show,
Yeah, you can't.
and everybody I talk to says it gets better as it goes. So I love I'm done. We're on season 3 now.
What is the premise of Peaky Blinders?
It's like gypsy mob, Irish mob, set in Birmingham, England. It's insane,
All right.
and it kind of like right now. I don't want to give anything away
Yeah.
if you haven't watched it.
No
You
spoilers.
watch them like kind of
Climb the chain
Climb
of
the chain.
command. Wow.
There's a lot of storylines. It's all over. The
I'm
place.
gonna have to give it another try. I
Yeah.
think because
try it. It's good. I mean, you're gonna like it.
I have nobody to watch these shows with.
You want to come over?
Yeah, that's what Michelle wants.
Just well,
Me snuggled up in the middle of the couch between the two of you. Give me
Bro.
more popcorn, will you please?
bro, can you grab me a water? Madison's gonna like, hi, Ro. Like you just like moved in. I don't know. She's just
I don't know.
Where's
She
Bridget?
just
She's
doesn't.
upstairs.
She just never leaves. I don't know.
Yeah.
One day we just came down in the morning and she's sitting there eating a bowl of cereal. We don't know how it happened.
Yeah. How you doing? We're here. Just getting ready for work. You and Michelle gonna
Did you
carpool?
imagine?
Yep.
Oh my
know.
God, that's too funny. So very funny.
That's
Yep.
funny. Oh,
So
she's back.
Judy is back. So wait, let me see. I made a couple of little notes. So I'm very excited
Go
about
ahead.
something that Marianne.
Something popped into my brain too.
Okay, something Marianne told me while we were running.
Okay.
Walking, running. You know, I live alone. All by myself. Anyway, and I don't cook for myself.
Ever?
It's annoying. I did tonight.
It's
I made a little
annoying.
spaghetti, but it's annoying. It's hard to cook for yourself.
But once you get used to like taking stuff out all the time, it's just easy to do it that way. Does Judy cook for you?
Judy would cook for me. Yes, Judy cooks for herself all the time.
Right.
Judy likes to cook. Me,
I
like to cook.
Judy's a good cook.
She's a good cook. I like to cook for people. Like Bridget came over for dinner on Tuesday, and I cooked for us.
Okay.
But I don't like to just cook for me. So I just ordered my first shipment from Freshly.
I know.
You know, my favorite part of it is none of this. Here's the ingredients. Cook it up. It's all ready to go. I just pop it in the microwave.
So it's a microwave meal.
It is, but it's fresh.
Is it?
It's all clean. So what I heard, Marianne loves it.
Is it gluten-free?
Gluten-free.
Have you noticed the change with the gluten?
I have.
You lie.
No, I have.
It's a myth.
It's not.
Okay.
Helps with the inflammation. Yeah. So if you're suffering from inflammation, maybe you cut out the gluten.
Is it really working?
It really is. No, 100%.
You've noticed it.
I've noticed a huge difference.
Then I'm a believer.
A huge difference.
All right, well, you gluten-free folk.
You know, and the thing is, because I don't have an allergy to it, if I go to
you can
Genoa and they put some of that amazing bread in front of me,
it's go time.
I'm having it. I mean, let's not get crazy now.
Right.
There's no need to be extreme.
No, you got it.
So I'm a little puffy the next day.
What is the big deal?
So I'm crippled from my knees. It's worth it for the bread.
Have you noticed when you're like running or walking?
I noticed when I get up in the morning, because I was getting up in the morning, walking like an 80-year-old woman. Like I was like crippled. It hurt till I got really moving. And now I'm springing out of bed like I'm 25 again. Maybe 45.
25.
You know.
I didn't even think back that
Oh,
far.
25. I would never want to be 25 again.
What? 25 was a great year. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You're old enough. You started to make a little bit of money, but you were old enough to kind of know, but young enough to kind of get away with stuff. So you were kind of like a tweener, like, oh, he's so young, he's only 20.
I think I'd like to go back to like 20 with my knowledge now, so I don't make all the same dumb mistakes.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work?
No.
Right.
See, that'd be a good TV show if you went back and then they had to like erase your mind and you had to go through it again. If somebody gave you the option of that.
No, erase your mind.
Yeah, like, well, I'm going to put you back at 20, but you don't have the knowledge you have now. Would you go back?
No, because I run the risk of being extra stupid.
I'm saying, but you go.
No, a TV show would be like, all right, I'm going to put you back when you're 20 with your knowledge.
Well, that's kind of when they do the swap, when the kids, when
No.
the mom swaps with the kid and the kid,
You think?
Well, they have the mind of an older person.
Yeah, but you're going to live your same exact life before your kids or anything. So if you put me back to 20.
Yes, but what if you don't
know? And I
know
meet my ex-husband.
Hold on a second.
And I marry him a second time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What if
I'm an idiot? Then I deserve everything that happens to me.
Well, what if you go back and anything can change, something can be different, and you don't even know?
You make a good point, Brando.
You don't even know.
I would be afraid, though. I would be afraid.
If somebody said to you, like, look, we're going to give you this one chance.
I'd screw it up.
You can live out the rest, and there's like there's a reward for living out the rest.
I would screw it up somehow.
Or you go back, and we're going to erase your mind, and then boom.
Well, if you erase my mind, I won't know I'm being stupid twice.
Mind erasers.
Mind erasers. Right. It's a drink. Should we, Judy?
Yeah,
let's bring on Judy. Sure. We have to talk about bowling and see what Judy's got to share. It looks like once again her back is to the light, so she's going to be dark once again. But I'm going to bring her on.
Do this.
She's already laughing. Hello, Judith.
There you are.
How are you?
Hi.
I'm tired.
Oh no.
For what? You
I would have already been in bed, but you made me do this.
It's 7 o'clock.
I'm tired. I had a busy
From-
day.
What was going on in your life?
I'm sitting here this whole 45 minutes watching this. And how do you annoying. It's so annoying.
Maybe it's the Wi-Fi.
It's probably the Wi-Fi. We're far in the backyard.
Well, it's very hard to watch.
We haven't had that issue.
So
before.
I'd like to apologize to everybody.
Who knew? He asked.
I'd like to.
And the right, and then right, Jude, that. Of course.
Okay. That's what it was sounding like all through the show.
Is it better now?
Is it better?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So Judy, tell me why you so tired.
I just had a busy day.
What was so busy,
And
Judy?
I'm not going into details.
That's the whole point of the
From
gems.
there.
We need-
No, I can't. I can't divulge my gems. But I will tell you this. It's very hard to bowl with a mask on. I'm off my game.
You have to wear a
So
mask.
if you bowl me, you may as well take advantage. You'll win.
I have to wear a mask too.
Well, yeah, but it's really it's hard. It's hard.
Can you pull it down and bowl? Like, do they have the bowling police there?
What?
Do they have the bowling police there?
Oh, they don't even have balls out. Do you have a ball?
I don't.
Well, you're not going to get one. You got to go ask up at the desk for a ball. You can't go rifling through their balls. Well, you can't. They don't want you touching them.
Bowling, rifling through the ball.
Well,
Sir, can I rifle
you
through
can't.
your bowl?
no.
I need to find the
You got
I need to
now.
find
You have to
one
go.
that- a good,
What?
so I can,
You have to go up to some 15-year-old kid now and be like,
Yeah.
I need balls.
I need a set of balls.
I need a 14-pound. I want to grab 2 balls that you have, and next thing you know, it'll be arrested.
Well,
And
wanna
that will be
compare.
an
And bowling
Emmy winner. Yeah, that
you need to compare the balls. That's what it is. You don't know until you hold them and find out if they're what you need. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it's
always
been
good to
an
hold them.
interesting week. I'm on
Right.
plenty of
You know,
fish. And
divulge a little bit. You
You
can't
gotta give
give
us a little
teasers
bit.
like that. People want to
What?
know what's happening in Judy's life.
I just told you I'm on plenty of fish. And why do I attract all of the men with accents?
Like the Peaky Blinders. That.
No, they're more like, I'm from Romania.
Hello, darling.
Because they
Hello.
want your money.
Let me tell you, who are you?
No.
Judy is me.
Yeah, there he is. That's it.
Woman.
I'm like
That's what they are like.
The ball.
Yeah.
You're a strong American woman.
I can't. Is that a real fireplace?
Yes.
Why? What's wrong?
Because
You've been here.
because the fire looks so perfect.
It is
I didn't
perfect.
know. I didn't know that it was real, but now I can
got-
see it's
and opt it
dying
out.
down.
Well, she's exhausted fishing all week.
Whoa.
Huh.
Plenty of fish.
Oh, Judy, what are you doing? Are we dating? Are we like? Do we have one guy that we're interested in at this point?
No. There's plenty of them. I'll tell you that much, boy. I get
Yeah,
plenty of
she's-
action.
Catches them, throws them back.
Hello. Hello,
What?
Judy.
And then She says to me,
Hello, my name is. What are their names? Are they like funny names? Like
No.
it's,
Sometimes that you don't know their real names because they have, like
they
a
have
funny.
names. Hello, my name is William.
and let me tell you, they're young. I'm like, Mom, get out of my age group.
Wow. You're competing with your daughter?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
You know what she
They-
says to me? Well,
They come
if I
to
don't,
me.
I'll tell them about you. I don't want you sloppy
The
seconds.
seconds. You're leaving the leftovers for your daughter. I like it. By the way, you deserve that. You should.
Share and share alike. That's all.
That's I like that a lot.
Well,
Why not?
Whatever
she's
you do.
She's hilarious on this thing. It cracks me up.
Oh yeah, no, the whole bowl discussion is worth it. Hey, like, listen, I don't care. We'll pick a day. Next week is another miserable week for me. But after that, it's on.
Once this contract is settled,
Done.
Okay.
Negotiation. Done.
then
Okay. It'll give me more time to practice. Well, this week coming up, I have to carry the ball for my team because my team is not going to be there on Wednesday. So it's me against a competing team.
Chris should dress up like a lady and come bowl with you.
Huh?
Chris should come and dress up like a lady and
Yeah.
come bowl on your team.
That'd
He could be
hilarious.
a ringer.
Me?
Him.
Oh, no, he can't do that.
Why?
Why? Tom Hanks did it. Bosom buddies.
Right.
No, because you can't just have somebody come in and fill in. I mean, you could be a pacer, but
There's a lot of rules with this bowling.
Bowling is intense.
well,
Bowling is-
it's a sport.
When you go to the league,
Oh,
it's
Oh.
intense. People want to win, right?
Now
Judy?
my mother, now she's an athlete actively dating on Plenty of Fish. I love it.
How many dates have you?
Hold on. Speaking of sports, we got an email to go pick up our cardboard pictures from City Field.
Oh,
How
right.
do you
Yeah.
like that?
We gotta
The
get our
nerve.
card.
Are they signing them?
They're probably going to throw them in a bonfire after this season.
No, you know what I thought I would do? Put it in the back of my car, looking at like it's sitting there.
Yeah, then you can drive it to HOV lane.
I think I'm going to put mine in my office.
Yeah, that'd
just
be
gonna-
good.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like the board cutouts.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Well, you could
Yeah.
have mine, and I could be sitting there, and you could just say, "You have nothing to say tonight, Judy," and I could just sit there.
I
You
like
know,
it. It's
these
a bit.
things could come in handy,
Yeah, we need them.
and we need them. Yes. All right. So we have to go pick them up. I think they gave us dates, and we have
Yeah.
to make it appointments.
Now, I don't know about an appointment, but I'm letting your daughter handle it all. So,
Oh well, then we're never going to see those things.
Ruh-roh.
yeah, I don't know. Probably never.
I'll have to handle it. So
All right. So that's
so
all
that's-
I got.
that's all you got.
All
You
right.
waited around 48 minutes to tell us that you got to
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You know, Judy, I'm not gonna lie, the level of commitment to the Judy's Gems is
Waning.
it's disappointing. You know, it's not like
Well, nobody yelled at me this week. What can I tell you?
what?
Nobody yelled at me this week. It was a, quiet week. I was in the stores. Nobody yelled at me.
You're
You're
more
busy
than
dating.
you're more than just a woman who gets yelled at. You need to put a little time and effort into this. It's not like you have a full-time job.
Excuse me. I do have, commitments and stuff. And by the way, my
Appointment.
prediction, I said it a few weeks ago. I'm going to say
Right.
it again. There's going to be another, what do they call them? Paper towel shortage.
Oh.
It's coming.
Oh yeah, paper towels, toilet paper, wipes. I gotta go stock up. I was really caught short the first time around, and I am not.
Well, there's no paper towels. Well, my Amy paid $21.99 for a big package of paper towels in King Cullen. Like a 12-pack. That's what she paid.
Wow.
Okay.
right. All right.
Just a
Well,
little info for everyone. So I just stocked up on my toilet paper today.
Another smart
So.
move.
good. Good to know. And you know, the toilet paper that you can buy now, you can't even always find like Scott or Charmin. It's like Sweeties.
What is
Yeah,
that?
no, I got Charmin.
Like the
It's
Charmin.
Even if you're like a manufacturer of like Charmin, wouldn't you like just be throwing it out
You
there?
should be
so people can
cranking
buy it?
out the toilet paper, right?
No,
I know.
the only thing that's cranking out is masks. Everywhere you look, there's masks. Everybody's
Man,
putting out masks.
I
Isn't that
did get
amazing?
I got a new mask. I'm kind of, I like it because it's cute.
Oh,
Right?
that's cute.
It's cute. It's got the little metal thing here.
Uh-huh.
It's like a winter mask, though. It's thick, and when you put it on,
You can't breathe.
listen to how muffled I am.
What?
What?
Can't hear you.
It's crazy.
What?
You can't hear anything,
What'd you say?
but it looks
Can't
cute.
hear you.
It looks cute. And really, who cares if you can hear me or not? In the winter, I'll be nice. So all right. So we're at 51.
Yeah, we
Minutes.
gotta hurry up because I gotta.
We need to do Pepper Gets Peppered.
Yep.
So
I
Judy,
can't even see Pepper Gets Pepper. It's too dark.
would you like me to let you go, Judith?
Sure.
Or do you want to stay for Pepper Gets Peppered?
Well, I'll stay and listen to Pepper Gets Peppered.
Okay. All right.
And I'll chime in if you can't get it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is a Pepper Gets Peppered negotiations edition.
Ooh, which I know zero about. So that's good.
What kind of a negotiator are you?
Priceline
And we're going to kind
negotiator.
of tie this whole negotiations thing in.
Negotiation, never been my strong suit. I kind of like
This
it
is, I'm
my
going to give
way.
you.
Wait,
Oh, sure.
by the way.
What?
I just want to say that
Oh.
today, all around my apartment building, they cut down branches except for the ones that hang close over my apartment. That's all.
There's the gem.
Someone needs to get contacted. You need to contact the board immediately.
There is no board. But go ahead.
All right. I'm ready.
When you hear you will be part of a negotiation, what do you look forward to?
Fighting. Oh, sorry.
A, the challenge and the opportunity to win. B, find creative solutions to satisfy both parties. Or C, satisfy the needs of the other party and maintaining relationships.
B is the politically correct answer and the correct one.
Okay, there's no right or wrong answers. It's what you are. So you're B.
Not really, though. What was the first one?
First one is you look at it as a challenge and an opportunity to win.
That's me. I want to win. I don't like to lose.
Yeah, I would do B.
You
do
would.
B.
I'm
B's
very fair.
you want
Yeah, it's the right thing. I would have to be led there. They'd have to be like, bro, it's the right thing to do. I'm like, yeah, but I want to win.
Okay, number 2. When initially meeting the other party, you A, listen to the other party's proposition. I can't even read that. Oh, before presenting your own. So you listen to their proposals before your own.
Go ahead.
B, you strive for mutual gain using open and seeking questions to determine the other's needs. Or C, take the time to connect on a personal level as to set a positive tone.
See, I choose A. You want to know why?
Go ahead.
Because I want to hear what they have to say. And I want to punch the holes in it. And then I want to jump on them like a jackal.
Okay. You went with A. Where are you going, Judy?
Well, after that, I don't know. I was going to go for C. Bring it down to a personal level.
That's
Get to know your opponent.
I actually put this one, and I did pick C. Somebody's a jackal.
See that? Some of us are lovers, others are fighters.
In the negotiating room.
During a negotiation, How do you communicate with the other party? You A, do it in a fair manner, but eager to close the deal. You happily trade one thing for the other. You B, be open and honest to creative solutions through the use of logic and research. Or C, be assertive and direct and focus on the task at hand.
Was that 3 or 4?
That was 3.
Hmm.
I think.
You just want to trade one.
No, I'd go
Right.
with B.
You were going to go with B. To have an open and honest way to creatively
Yeah,
come to some solution.
after I count on them like a jackal and it doesn't work, then I'll go to that.
Right. I like it. If negotiations are going nowhere, are going well. I'm sorry. If negotiations aren't going well,
Are you?
you know what? It's been a long week. Okay,
That's
people.
No wonder he's got to still negotiate next week. I think
Yeah.
it's in a conundrum. Yeah.
Mr. Grundo.
All right. So if negotiations aren't going well,
Mhm.
Negotiations, huh?
right? If they're not going well, you A, focus on available data to look for a suitable alternative as to achieve the desired outcome.
Uh-huh.
B, aim to find the middle ground and secure the deal quickly with no concern for the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Or C, call your Uber driver.
D. D. Flip the table.
People have known to flip the table in our negotiations.
Flip the
Or storm
table.
off.
I think call the Uber driver. You
could leave.
can't show
People get up.
weakness.
People do get up and leave.
You can't show weakness.
You know, it's
No,
not
I
a
know.
great tactic.
I know negotiation. The
When
whole
you-
purpose of the word is to come to an agreement. It should be a win-win. People should be willing to concede. Some people just want stupid things. You can't give it to stupidity.
Listen, I'm not
I'm
commenting.
just saying.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
I know.
In the
All right. Hurry up. We're down to 3 viewers.
At the end of the negotiation, I'm sorry, I lost half our audience already. At the end, you crack under pressure and make the final concession.
Absolutely not.
Care about what the other party thinks of you.
Absolutely not.
You make sure that both parties and their goals are met. Or D, you agree to go on the boat ride alone.
You agree to go on the boat ride alone. Absolutely 100%. You go on the boat ride alone. Take your chances.
This is part of the, so really negotiating is dating.
It really is.
So
It's
when I
a
was,
dance.
when I was
It's a
writing
dance.
this, I was laughing and I'm saying, this is Roseanne dating.
Yeah.
You're negotiating.
It's a dance.
So that told me a lot. Like, I'm going to pounce on you like a jackal.
Flip the table.
I'm going to flip the table. I'm going to go on the boat. And I'm going to get what I want.
I'm gonna get what I want. I get what I want.
So you're negotiating. The way you negotiate is kind of good in a dating sense.
In a dating sense, it works. Probably in the business world, I would be,
I'd have you on my team anytime.
yeah, well, I get what I want.
I think that's pretty good. I did not write the greatest Pepper Gets Pepper,
No,
but I thought it was pretty fun.
No, that was good. That was a good one. I like the last question especially fantastic.
It was a long way to get to a joke.
It was, but it was worth it because good things are always worth the wait, right?
Judy, that naturally, it would have been better if my Pepper Gets Pepper was broken up a little bit. That probably went out over the air fine.
Yeah, probably. Probably not a glitch or a skip or anything.
Right, they were just like
Our
delete.
lips
Okay,
perfectly
we're
match
done.
it.
We're done.
So
Probably.
So-
Yeah, it was. I think it
Not
was.
some-
I think it finally caught up.
we had some technical difficulties to start, but
we never talked about, and the last thing I want to hit on, Judy, and I think you probably read, somebody was featured in an article in a magazine.
I was.
It's the first I saw it.
Yeah,
Right. Power
So
magazine.
we had
And-
Tonya.
We need
And
to do
somebody else got a mention. Some other co-host got a mention.
get a mention.
You made the article.
I did.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That I got in there.
Of course.
You
My
did.
co-host,
But all right.
you
All right,
know.
Tonya. I get
And
it.
See, now you probably could look it up on the internet. You're probably there. You're probably all over.
we
All
do
over
have
the internet.
to have Tonya back. We do. She
Yeah,
was
'cause
she was really
yeah,
good.
you know, we kind of like, you know what, we were bouncing.
We were.
all over the place.
In theory, that show probably would have worked better in a
Okay.
studio. With cameraman and director,
Yes.
you
We'll
know,
have that all set
but
next week.
next time. But I think we should have Tonya back, and I'm looking forward to getting Jennifer Paris, the editor of Celebrity Parent Magazine.
Yep, gotta do that.
You know, I got some other irons in the fire.
I really haven't focused on trying to get some people. I will also try.
You've never gotten anyone except for
You
Dan
lie.
Barbecue guy.
You lie.
Dan Barbecue. Oh, and George.
Okay. Our two destination
Well,
shows.
Well, maybe you can next week. Maybe you can, have a live broadcast
I did get a lead
of
feed.
your negotiations.
Saying,
I'm
okay.
sorry, you're right. I'm not. It's rude. It's rude.
It's like I'm not pulling my weight, apparently.
I was rude. See, that's the negotiator in me coming out.
That wasn't a negotiation. That was a boss. That was the administrator in you coming
I was. I'm so sorry.
Look at what's going on.
Thank God, only 4 people are watching that.
You put the girl in one article in Power Magazine that goes right to her head. Jeez.
Oh my goodness! And Sarah Webb was featured in that magazine as well.
Yes, well, she's awesome.
She is
Sarah was
awesome.
there. Janet was there
Yes,
last week. I'm
Janet.
forgetting everybody,
Yes.
so.
Oh my God, it was great.
Judy, you got to come run with the group.
Yeah, Judy, you should come run.
You drink.
I didn't get
Right.
invited.
Mom, you would love it. We do a fireball shot.
Maybe you're too busy dating, apparently.
No, not
She's
really.
Right now. Do you see her? She's looking at you. Have plenty of fish, aren't you?
No.
How
No.
many times a day do you go on the app? Be honest.
Only when it goes diddling, that tells me there's something there.
Which is how
So
many
how many
times a
times?
day?
Roughly.
A lot. I'm very popular. What can I tell you?
Love it. I am happy. I am amazingly happy for that.
I don't know what it is, but they like my smile.
Let's see it. Go ahead.
No, I never take smiley pictures. I hate them.
No.
Wow. I'm not smiling.
No.
I don't want to be happy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to get the bowling thing together. I'm
We are.
ready.
We
All right.
should,
I'm looking forward to it.
remaining 3 people who are watching, we should probably let them go to bed now because,
Yeah, I'm going to finish this right
Um,
here. I'm going to get that thing
oh.
going again.
yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
amazing.
All right. Well,
This is the time of the night at Big Mish comes out usually.
yep. So come out. a
Sits
little
with
bit.
us. We chit chat for a little while. I try not to overstay my welcome. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you're escorted out of the building. Like, okay, get out.
Time
No,
to
that's
leave,
not
bro.
true. That's not true.
No, but
You never say that way.
no, I don't. I try not to overstay.
Here's the
My
new-
mother
here-
raised me well.
Here's the new aspect. You got to work tomorrow.
But mom, get off the app.
What?
Did you see
She
that?
was definitely on the
She
app.
was definitely on the app.
No,
I said
I wasn't.
you raised me well. I said that I don't overstay my welcome, except on Facebook Live. Apparently we.
No,
Where
but
are
you
we
know
now?
what she does do? You know what she does do, Chris?
Oh, I'm afraid.
She, not that she overstays her welcome, but sometimes she falls asleep. And then she's there for a good long time.
It's called rebooting.
Recharging?
I reboot. I'm like a computer.
Judy, I'm
Okay.
not.
Updating as I sleep.
I don't want to say anything, but there was a time when I walked at a party of mine and I walked to the living room and she
Uh-huh.
was asleep on the couch.
True story.
Asleep.
Wait a minute. Who else was sleeping on the couch at the other end?
I'm not talking about Ed. I'm talking about you. You were actually.
Yeah,
resting
she-
your- overdid
You know,
it.
she used to do that when I would take her out when she was a baby. She would be right up there with the adults. I mean, a baby, infant, right up there. Boom, boom, boom. And then all of a sudden, out. Just
Your
like
old
now.
self.
Rebooting.
She never give up.
Question that I wanted to ask you earlier. Was Roseanne a good student?
When she went to school,
You're a problem child.
What are you talking about? I always went to school.
Administrator Sortino.
No, you
Did it-
did. Yeah, she was a good student. She was, but she really.
But
When you were
But
third
I think what I think though, Chris. I think school was boring to her after being on the road and doing what she was doing and hobnobbing all the time with adults and really growing up, not in a bad way, but growing up intelligently. I think school was just some place for her to go and socialize. She did the work, but not. She did it to pass. I'll say that much. But then when she finally settled down and went to college to become a teacher, she was an excellent student because I think she was really into it.
Dean's List.
So
I mean,
that was it.
Dean's List.
I'm a terrible student.
You know what?
I wasn't a good student.
You might not have been a book learning good student, but you're smart as a whip. You're a good businessman. You're an excellent businessman. Look what you've done.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything,
Look what you've done.
I mean, I often say I failed every math in school. I failed bookkeeping in school, and yet I became a bookkeeper and a damn good one. A really good bookkeeper.
This woman
I
could
loved
find
it.
a missing penny.
Right.
She still balances a checkbook old school.
Yeah. No computer for you.
Not me. I look at my phone. I'm like, yeah, I got enough money.
So you think. You forget about all those things you wrote. All those
Trust
things.
the computer.
It's all good.
Well, whatever. Whatever works. Whatever
Well,
works
Judy-
for you.
Judy, go
You
back
know,
to
All
dating.
right.
I want to tell you, Mom,
I'm happy for her.
What?
you
What?
very youthful this evening.
Yeah,
More
what's going
youthful
on?
than usual.
You have a new
Oh,
photo
yeah?
shoot of your fish?
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
photo?
do you have I'm going to show you. Oh, I can't show you. I don't have her photos are fabulous.
Fantastic, right?
No,
Yeah.
they're not. They're horrible. I never took a good picture in my life. Never. I'm not the least bit photogenic.
Yes, you did.
Look at
That's
it.
why
Look,
I
ugh.
got an inbox flooded with men telling her how beautiful she is.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway,
I want
Yeah.
to meet this guy you're dating.
She's
Well,
not
you-
I'm not
dating anyone.
dating anybody. I'm not. I'm not dating.
Come back.
Not
There's
for
no.
Are you,
there's-
Ro, are you still on the air? Are you
Yes.
still? All right.
yes.
Well, okay. When you shut down, then you could tell them about what?
No,
All right,
don't-
you'll just
yeah,
wait.
yeah, hold on.
So we're gonna say goodnight before Judy's loose lips sink some ships.
That would be the real gem.
No,
That would. But wait.
Don't worry, I'll talk about it.
So we're gonna say. So folks, we more than made up for missing last week.
I know. After everybody
And-
tells me you should keep the show down to a minimum, we just
You know
like-
what? I don't care because I love this. This is my favorite day of the week. I love Thursdays.
Yeah.
I love chatting with you.
Yeah, we had
And I
some fun.
love people who write in and make comments and ask questions. It's
Yeah,
the
I love
best.
it.
Nothing better than this. You better
I'm gonna
busy
stoke
on
the
this
flame.
fire. So all right.
Peace and love
Peace and love, everybody. See you
Peace.
next week.
and love.
I'm gonna be advertising early in the week because I think we're gonna have a guest.
I gotta read.
Maybe. Good night.
Good night.
All right, well, that's our show for tonight. Good night, everybody.
Good night. See you. We're off,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're off.
I think we're off.
We do this every week.
You think we know? Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
off.
definitely off.
We're off, definitely.
You were awesome.
No, I couldn't do it without you. Stop.
You're unbelievable.
Stop.
You're amazing.
Everybody
It's
loves you.
you. No,
Everybody
it's
loves
you.
you.
It's not me. It's you.
It's
Trust me.
Rowan, Chris.
No, listen.
I
Look
think
at
we're
me.
still on.
No, we're off. We gotta be off.